Open wide. Choo choo.
No.
This episode gonna get demonetized.
Oh yeah, things are getting weird today. Hello Internet, welcome to Food Theory, the only show that'll stick to you like white on rice. And that, loyal theorists, is exactly what we're talking about today, rice. Because there are so many ways to prepare rice and different methods to cook it, and everyone, from professional chefs all around the world to stand-up comedians, have very strong opinions about how you should prepare and cook rice. But do any of them make a difference?
So today, I'm gonna be joined by a very special guest who, if he wasn't here, would probably make a reaction video of this very video and critique me to hell. And we're gonna go through a gauntlet of blind taste tests to see whether a pot, a rice cooker, the microwave, whether you should be washing your rice or not, and how much water you should be using really makes a difference.
And today's guest needs no introduction, but I'm gonna do it anyway. He's a comedian, he's a content creator, he's a restaurateur, and he's got an alter ego people call Uncle, Nigel Ung. And he came in hot with the critiques from minute one.
I'm not sure about this one. They say it's Thai jasmine rice, but the packaging doesn't look very Thai to me.
No, it's America's favorite rice, which we'll see
It looks
about
like it's
that.
from Costco.
You know, don't judge us. You come into my home.
Listen, you want me to judge the rice, I need to work with what I'm familiar with.
Imagine. I don't go into your living room and critique your stuff. I could. I mean, look at this. It's so orange. It's like, come on, there are other colors. Am I right? But regardless, this episode may be simple at its core, but our reputations are on the line here. Because if we, food talking professional types, can't tell the difference between microwavable rice and rice cooked in a high-end rice cooker, well, I just wouldn't be able to show my face on the internet again. Which I guess is fine. I am just a PNG cutout after all. But you get my point.
So first and foremost, we're gonna be testing the different methods in round one. So we have rice cooked in a pot, rice cooked in the microwave, and then rice cooked in a rice cooker. All of these have been standardized with the same rice. Obviously this is a tiny bit different, but it's still jasmine long grain to standardize across the board.
Here's the thing, we're not gonna be ranking these on a scale of 1 to 10. We're gonna be tasting flavor differences, seeing which one is our favorite, and hoping to everything that is good in the universe that we don't pick the microwavable rice. Because if we do, our world and our reputations will come crumbling down. With Nigel doing a quick Superman-style phone booth into Uncle Roger, I figured it would only be fitting to have my very own alter ego. Uncle Roger didn't agree.
Finally, now the last thing, I need to think of an alter ego for myself, because you know what? Tio Papi. I gotta go with the Latin roots.
No, nephew Santi, just be yourself, okay? You're a fan of this channel, actually watch this. This is the nerdiest food channel on the internet, hiya.
And that, good sir, is a badge of honor I wear.
Last time Uncle Roger put on blindfold, many things get ruined.
How much do you trust me, honestly?
I trust you more than I trust P. Diddy.
Well, that's a low bar. And I'll take it.
You're gonna start right there.
Why don't you
Spoonful.
feed Uncle Roger, you know?
Oh, I mean,
it's more intimate.
things are gonna get weird before they get normal
better
again.
show.
Here comes the choo-choo train.
Give them something sensual. Put some careless whisper saxophone music in
Bow,
background.
chicka, wow, wow. There we go. Oh, that was a lot. I'm not comfortable with that. I didn't like that.
Not one bit. But I was ready to hear Uncle Roger's famous critique, learn from his ways, absorb through osmosis some of his knowledge.
The rice is cold.
Okay, well, everybody has an off day.
It's okay. It's a bit firm, little bit sticky. Not very fragrant. You cook with Thai jasmine fragrant rice. That's what it says on the packaging.
And it's not fragrant at all?
Not fragrant at all.
I don't know, it smells pretty good. Maybe you just suck it.
To his credit, he's not wrong about the fragrance. We're obviously not talking about eau de rice, but rice does have a distinct smell, and its smell plays a direct role in its price. The smell comes from the compound 2-acetyl-1-pyrroline, the same compound that gives fresh baked bread its smell. So using the smell is a good indicator of whether rice is a good quality or fresh from the microwave. But enough dilly-dallying. Time for the second bite.
All right, ready?
Wait.
Oh man, you really take the
You want
32
taste test?
chews.
You need to get a glass of water, you know? Cleanse your palate.
It's true. Would you like
How
some
long
water?
you run food channel now? This also
you
you
know,
don't know.
It's been a year, okay? And it's been a long year at that.
Man, it's not enough that I have to deal with Tom on a daily basis. Now I have to take flack from Uncle too? Ugh, next one.
Mouthfeel not very good. If I get this at a restaurant, I send it back. Uncle, don't like this. Give me a bucket. I need to spit in bucket.
We don't spit here. Spitters are quitters.
That's why I tell my wife. That's why she leave me.
Oh wow, that got real quick. quick. Well, speaking of real, let's see if this next one can really fool him.
Tastes like chemical. No, weird aftertaste, very bitter aftertaste. If I can guess, I think this comes from plastic bag. I think this one microwave. First one rice cooker. Second pot, third microwave.
Holy. All right, you can take off your blindfold. That was fantastic. You were absolutely correct.
For you!
3 for 3 for Uncle Roger in the first round. Competition was stiff already, but unlike Unc over here, I didn't need forever for my decisions.
Okay, I got everything I need to know. The second one, that was the chemically flavored. That was microwave rice.
Correct,
100%. The first one, a little too firm. That's gonna be the pot. And this last one, it has really good flavor, the right amount of bite, and that is the rice cooker.
For you!
Let's go. Let's go.
You get to keep your job.
For now, we have 2 more rounds.
What your alter ego? Papa Tio.
No, Tio Papi.
Tio
There we
Papi,
go.
you get to keep your job.
Woohoo! Safe for now. So what have we learned so far? The rice cooker is by far and away the best method for cooking. Microwavable rice tastes like poison, and the pot is fine. It's just fine. Round 2, baby! Time to up the stakes in round 2 by testing how much water you should be using. Now, for this round, we're only using the rice cooker so that the method isn't a variable. And we'll be testing 3 different water ratios. 1:1, meaning 1 cup of rice to 1 cup of water, 1:2, and finally, the tried and true fingertip method. Now, for those of you who don't know, this is a technique where you don't need any measuring tools. All you do is spread the rice evenly in your pot or cooker and add water so that when you put your finger in and touch the rice, the water reaches your first knuckle on your index finger. The idea is to see whether it makes a difference in how fluffy and sticky the rice ends up coming out.
So, with that said, let's do this.
Okay, blindfold again.
Cue the sexy feeding music. I need to know what we're doing here.
Some grinding also.
Oh.
Twerking.
Dangling.
Uncle Roger prediction. Can I do prediction?
Of course. Oh yeah.
Uncle Roger prediction. I think I won't be able to tell 1 cup water and finger method, but I think I can tell which one is 2 cup water.
Bold prediction, Cotton. Let's see if it works out for him.
All right, ready? Open wide. Oh yes. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Okay. Going. Oh, but this video is not gonna make it to air.
He's a bad influence. What can I say? Between the first 2 bites, Uncle Roger wasn't sure which was which, but the third bite gave him a clue.
Okay, this one got a bit of difference. This one just a little bit undercooked.
Now, slightly undercooked may have been from a lack of water, which might have steamed up and away before the rice could fully cook. But let's see his final results.
So yeah, fingertip, 1 cup and 2 cups of water.
Uncle Roger gonna go. The second one is 2 cup. First one fingertip. Last one is 1 cup.
Okay, all right, you can take it off. You only got 1 correct.
Oh no!
This was fascinating for me to see because this one had a pretty stark visual difference. The actual 2-cup one seemed much fluffier and less dry than the other 2. But Uncle Roger felt like it was undercooked, which, like I mentioned, could be an issue of too little water. Regardless, there was a gap and an opportunity for me to shine.
Oh, the competition just started now. I'm gonna beat your ass. Let's go.
Uncle Roger gonna lose my credibility.
All right, Theo Papi about to pull ahead. Let's go, or just get all of them wrong. Let me just, there we go. I just need to, okay. Ooh, shoulders.
Okay, open wide, open wide.
Oh, okay.
This is the first one.
Oh.
Okay.
So this is actually a little difficult.
I told you.
Hold on. So the first one is the driest. So I'm gonna say that is 1 cup. The second one I had is gonna be the fingertip, and the last one's gonna be the 2 cup. And we'll just that's gotta be it.
Yep. Very good.
Now, the interesting thing is that the difference between the fingertip and the 2 cups of water was almost nothing, meaning that what we found is that rice is more forgiving if you add too much water as opposed to too little water. See, rice is cooked in a few different stages. First, water is absorbed by the grain of rice, and as that water heats up, the starch in the grains start to swell up, burst, and gelatinize, which gives that soft texture we know and love. The water also dissolves the outer layer of the rice grain, making it softer and easier to eat. So, without enough water, the outside of the grain doesn't soften, and not enough water is absorbed to gelatinize the rice. And it was that little bit of a difference that got me to pull ahead. Let's go to the final round. For round 3, we only have 2 different bowls, one with washed rice and another with unwashed rice. It's a very common thing you hear to wash your rice. For one, it can do away with any leftover dirt, debris, or bugs. Ugh. But the other thing you hear is that it washes away arsenic. Now, arsenic sounds scary, and it is. It's a toxic element that can cause a lot of problems if you take in too much of it, like increasing your risk of cancer, raising your blood pressure, and can lead to type 2 diabetes. It's naturally occurring in soil, and since rice is so absorbent, it can take a lot of it into its grain in the fields where it's grown. So, since most of the arsenic it may have would be absorbed, washing it isn't gonna get rid of much. Cooking it in plenty of water is actually the most effective method to get rid of the arsenic. From a taste perspective though, rinsing rice also helps reduce the amount of starch that's on the surface of the grains, which can prevent it from getting sticky and clumping together. Question is, if it truly does make a difference in the flavor, or if, like the arsenic, the amount of starch you're washing away is minimal. Regardless, Uncle Roger was starting to feel the competition.
Okay, round 3, final round. I'm gonna beat you.
I don't want to do rice. I don't want to eat rice for like a week now.
Can't believe I'm losing to some Apple Watch wearing nut. Hiya.
I can't believe I'm beating a waistband cell phone wearing
Uncle.
Yeah,
Uncle.
there we go. That was so
He almost wants to use racial slur, you know.
What? No! This man's trying to get me canceled.
Just gonna do a dance because Theo Papi's in the lead.
Open wide, open wide.
Ow. Okay. Huh.
What do you think?
Okay, there's very little difference at first glance. However, someone with a refined palate such as myself will notice that that second one was a little stickier. And I think that's because of the starch, the extra starch in it. All right, give me the first one, quick. Just hit me with it. Okay, give me the second one.
Hiya.
Listen, I'm thorough.
Some guy, great palate, refined palate. Need to taste 4 times. Hiya.
Now what I'm struggling to remember is if washing the rice and washing away the starch will help make it stickier or less sticky.
Oh, come on, me. I just said it. It's like you don't even listen to your future voiceover self. Let's just see what I picked.
The second one I tried is the unwashed, and the first one is the washed.
Okay, this is the second one you try. Unwashed, correct?
Let's
Yeah.
Boom! Let's see how the runner-up does.
I think this tastes normal. I think the second one is gonna be the stickier one. Let's see.
There you go.
Come on.
I'm giving you huge spoonfuls. I'm so sorry. I don't feed people on the regular, can you tell?
2,000 years later.
But I think the first one, I prefer the mouthfeel of the first one. I'm going to feel bad to try the first one again.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm becoming like you.
Oh, imagine having to try multiple times.
But also you're distracting me. I keep talking to you, I can't focus.
Just listen to the sound of my beautiful, sensual voice.
After all that trash talking, my man had to take multiple bites and take his sweet time. Let's see if it works out for him.
First one washed,
What?
second one unwashed.
Hiya.
Yup. So, yikes, your reputation just down. Oh, this is great. Now I can make a fried rice video, and if you critique it, I can just know that you're wrong.
I am victorious! But what this showed us, what you should take away from this at the end of the day, is to never, ever eat microwavable rice. There is a huge difference in flavor and texture. And if you're worried about how much water you should be using, 2 cups of water to 1 cup of rice, or the fingertip method is still all reliable if you don't have a fancy schmancy rice cooker. And if you don't want rice that's too sticky, make sure to give it a good rinse. But there's still one very important matter to take care of.
And with that, can I keep the title of Theo Papi?
Okay, you can. Uncle Roger's gonna call you Theo Papi from now on.
Woo! Let's go.
You actually have good palate. This show's so nerdy, but you train your palate to become nerdy also.
That's the thing. Now the
You can
world
taste
knows.
every little minor difference.
I mean, when you're a food nerd on food theory, if you're a theorist, you gotta have a refined palate. You know, it really is.
Next time we're gonna do a fried rice food theory. Okay.
Will you come back and I can cook fried rice for you?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Round 2. Gotta challenge you next time.
Name the time and place, Uncle Roger. Time and place.
But hey, that's just a theory.
A food theory. For you!